What's up, folks? Just wanted to record this quick video on Sprouts Market. Right, yes, the place where you go to get groceries. Uh, if you don't have Sprouts in your area and you have Whole Foods, then Sprouts is like Whole Foods. And I went in there today rather, to pick up a few items, and I posted this on my Facebook page a while back. Uh, the music in Sprouts is epic. I mean, like, so good to the point where I go in there with the intention, and I've gotten better, of just spending a few dollars. And then just based on the music alone, I'm motivated to stay in the store longer just to hear the song. So that whole thing about, I saw this documentary I saw a while back talking about how colors influence our buying habits. And I was talking about fast food and how fast food typically has red, the color of, like, well, it represents Mars actually from an astrological point of view. But more so than anything, it's about in and out. It's a quickness to it. It's not staying around, and lingering, for lack of a better term. And then a lot of fast food logos have yellow in their logo. Yellow is the color of hunger, right? So that's another thing that psychologically plays on our minds to where we don't even know why we're doing it, and then we do it a particular way. And in the same documentary, they talked about earth tone colors. So you're talking about like your lighter browns, or maybe your burnt orange colors, or like olive greens, those softer tone colors, and how most of your middle tier to like high end type restaurants will actually have those colors in their logo, because that color actually motivates people to stay longer. And in this case, if you're talking like a 5-star restaurant, I worked at one of those years ago, and that actually was well before I knew this, but that color was in their logo. So when those colors are represented, 9 times out of 10, you're motivated to like stay longer, sit, have conversation with your friends, order another drink, have dessert, have an appetizer, that kind of thing. And Sprouts, I was about to walk out the store today, and then the song came on from, I think it's the Silvers. It was Groove Line. Grab your friends, catch the train coming through, climb on board. And I was like, oh my God, that's my joint right there. so next thing you know, I go in there with the intention of just maybe a quick in and out, and the music got me again. Whole Foods does not bring it like that, and I'm telling you, because I'm a music lover, so that was just one of the things I was present to today. Is the power of good music to influence people to buy more, even though consciously they may not be aware of it. But again, going back to that post I had on Facebook a while back, I noticed that when the music was on, and it was even like years ago, there was a woman I used to go out with, and the first time we went out, we went to Kroger, and they used to have KRG, Kroger Radio. I don't know what happened to Kroger Radio, but they should bring it back, because that was the first time I went anywhere with her. I was actually at a friend's place, and we had just met. Chemistry was really good. And so we go to Kroger to pick up a few items before we head back to the buddy of mine's place, and just, kind of kick it around. And I mean, she was jamming off of the music, and I was jamming. I was like, yo, this is. So all I'm saying is, it's kind of a lighthearted thing. It's just something I noticed, is that music is a powerful influencer, and because it's all programming. When you read anything or study anything about the power of the subconscious mind, you realize that every day, all day, we're being programmed. So the key is to, as much as possible, control what we are allowing our programming to be. that is influencing our behaviors. And so just to finish that, one of the best things we can do is well, especially now with this coronavirus thing, how people are, a lot of people are like in panic mode, unfortunately, is to definitely turn off the TV news. We all know enough about it at this point. You know, there's enough to where we could do an internet search and find out all of the particulars. I just saw something on Instagram. You know, one of my friends posted something about the breakdown of the coronavirus and what it really represents. And in that particular thing that she posted, Dr. Yanni, Yani, she's a dentist in Florida. If you get a chance, check out her page. So anyway, point is, in looking at that and seeing a breakdown of what the virus is, it's like, why are people tripping? You know, when you really look at the actual facts of it all, it's like, come on, folks. Let's tighten up our game. We can do better than this, you know? So, you know, in a nutshell, control what you allow into your space and turn off the 11 o'clock news, definitely, or don't even turn it on in the first place. You know, if you're going to watch the news, maybe watch it at noon. Then you got enough time to be programmed by a bunch of other positive stuff during the course of your day to the point where you don't let that have you, you know, having sleepless nights and stressing unnecessarily. We all got enough stuff that we deal with on a daily basis anyway. So the last thing we need is that before we go to bed at night. So anyway, just wanted to record that. And I'm telling you, go to Sprouts. It's a good vibe. Man, that music takes me back to a time in the world where things were lighthearted and people were positive and the music was positive. You know, the music was life affirming. You know, music from the 80s. You know, they play some stuff from the 60s. You know, my dad loved classic rock. That's where I get my love for classic rock from, is from my pops. So, man, Sprouts is on point. I got to give them a major shout out on that. And I'll continue to shop. Disciplined, from a disciplined perspective, mind you. And at the same time, I'll continue to shop there. So anyway, take care of yourself, folks. And control as much as possible what you allow into this thing and create more of the reality and the abundance that you want for yourself in your life. We are co-creators with the Creator. Peace and love. One.